We are recording.
I'm ready to tell you a story.
You ready to tell me a story? Well, first, why don't you tell me who you are?
Are you comfortable? You're about to fall asleep.
No, I'm not.
Get all of you gather around for the next story.
So today is January what?
January 16th.
It's January 16th, 2021. And I am with the legendary Tracy 168. Wild Style Lobster 1. Yes. And Tracy, why are we here? Why are we talking?
Because we're crazy business.
Okay, that's a good start.
This is me going to jail. Look, I took a picture. When I walked through the cell, that's me open the guard opened the door for the cell. Can you see my image?
I can barely see. Oh, yep, I see it.
And he says to me, "Welcome home, General." And I went, "Huh?" And I went, "Yeah, you see my little fucking hand up there, like walking into the cell?" Oh, and that's me with my bubble about to say something, but I just walked in the cell like this. And he's like, "Get in there." And he says like that. And I went, "Wow, call me General." It's pretty wild. That's a good thing.
That is a good thing. I'm Mrs. Peanut Butter, a.k.a. Stephanie Nina Pizzarillos. And yes, help is exactly the right word to use. But we're actually going to be talking about a special character called Vicious Penguin, right? You want to?
We're doing the Vicious Penguin.
It's what you want. I thought we were going to start out with Vicious Penguin because that's a pretty important character.
Actually, Vicious Penguins. Actually, that's a freaking crazy story. That's the beginning of the whole thing. That's how you learn how to stay alive, the Vicious Penguin. You know, somebody told me to drop dead today. They said to me to kick the bucket. And I started laughing in a song, a Jamaican song from 1968. And they snuck it in there, and I started laughing because I don't kick the bucket. See, I have a bucket list, and I wrote first thing on the bucket. I wrote, "Do not kick bucket." Then I wrote number 2. Look at number 1. Don't kick bucket. Go back to 1. Stay alive. Don't kick bucket. Then 3. Same thing. Like all the thing. And I have a picture of Mickey Mouse hiding the bucket behind his back with his face like this. That shit came out really beautiful, like, you know. So I told him to tell my agent, my fucking canvases, you know. And he goes and he sends me that song, and I went, "Oh, I get it. They're all telling me to fuck me, you know." So that they challenged me to fight all these Zulu nations and stuff. So get the weapons. You're gonna help me fight too. You got your little knife.
Can you please take us to the Bronx Zoo? Back in what year? What year was it?
I thought you wanted me to go now. That's like illegal. I could do it. We used to go at night.
Mm-hmm. And you went with your brother at the time.
My brother was like he was the one that hear him scream. I know the animal's loose. He was like a stunt man for me. "John, is the animal in there?" He goes, "What?" I go, Don. I'm doing that to him now.
And around what year are we in, Tracy?
Right now, 2021.
I know where we are now, but when the meeting with Vicious Penguin was in what, 1960 something?
Let me think. I was young. Let me see. It had to be like right after Kennedy was killed. Let me think. Right?
All right, that's a good time point for us to understand.
I'm trying to remember, like, oh, I know. You know what it is? I'm trying to picture the thing. Wow, that's weird. It was a long time ago.
It was a long time. It was night. You guys snuck in?
I used to run in my underwear some days. Somebody was real fast. So you couldn't even see me in my underwear because I used to think I was the 8th man. And he's so quick that you couldn't see me in my underwear because I was fast, you know. And when I stopped, they could see me. So when they see me again, I have to go, "Oh, shit, I got to start running again." So I start running with my underwear so they can't see me. I realized I think they saw me the whole time.
I think so, too.
Which is pretty fucked up. Thank God I didn't think I could be seen. It's a big difference when you run fast, even though they see you.
All right, we're in the zoo. It's nighttime, right?
I love that part. That's just to show you my speed.
Okay.
And, you know, best I can get in my mind. So imagine the penguin probably had me dead, like against the wall, like a dead mouse. You know? And me, I think I got away again.
But Tracy, they don't know who the penguin is yet. You got to walk us to. You snuck inside the zoo. You got to take us to the beginning.
I walk in the zoo like this, but I go, "Oh, I'm like, we're examining this." Every time you go there, it's a scientific experiment. As far as I'm concerned, my brother's like, he's into sports. You don't have a clue what the fuck I'm doing. But genius. You know, I'm like, we must test. We'll test the light. Like we see how to kick the animal, what it does. I got to test to see the levels of their dangerous moments. Plus, I just see like a Tarzan movie. I feel like I have to see which animal fights the worst.
Uh-huh.
The elephant was like kind of cool because I feel like all these things that we watch is hypnotize us to believe that they really work, you know? Like Kimba. It means if I yell at a lion would jump and help me out, you know? But I don't think that worked.
So this is nighttime you guys went in? It was night?
No, it was day. I remember the time me and John was like, it was like quiet. See, remember, it's not always packed the zoo. At certain times that it's like slowed down. I went in the winter with John.
Okay.
It was very cold. It was winter. It was like really creepy. Nobody. In fact, that's why I went because it was like it's empty. Like it's like the animals are inside. They're not really outside with the people. That's why I went into the bear cage. I jumped in the rocks with the bear, and I went So I figured I could play now Ring Alivio on the bear's rocks. he ain't home, you know. Not knowing that he is there. Let me turn that light off for you, Tom.
There we go.
That's a lock, right? Yeah.
There you go. That's better.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot that was behind. That's like crazy. That's like the police do that when they want to make you spat. They go, so where were you? January 35th. Tell us what time this is.
So you're in the bear cage, you said?
Man, we're right playing Ring Alivio. And then, you know what that is? They're not there in the winter. Like, we're like, yay. Let me get this light. This light bothered you, right?
No, you're good. No, I don't see it. You're good.
Because I put my pillow. So remember, the pillow technique. So John and me are like this, and I'm like, wow, you know, this is, the thing is too, you always want to know what's inside. When they're outside the bee, you're like, wow, I'm curious to see. They go in one spot, they could come out another spot. It's like, oh, they might have levels, they're rocks, they could go inside of this rocks and shit. So I went, wow, I got to check that out, you know. So I went, we're going to go in there. We climb down into the cage, and I'm with John, and he goes in there, and I go, I'll go this way, and to see if we play, like, regular, you have to find me, like, you know. So I went in the thing, and I see John, like, walking. I went, John. And he went, what? And he's behind me. And I went, what? And he goes, what? And I go, that wasn't you. That wasn't you. Like Abbott and Costello. He goes, yeah, what did you see? I said, they're in here. They're in here. The fucking bear's in here. He goes, it's hibernation. We're thinking it's hibernating, and they put him somewhere. No, he's laying in there sleeping with the TV on, probably. It's like he's home, you know. And I'm like, let's get the fuck out of here. And they didn't get us. I mean, they could have killed us, probably.
Yeah.
And I said, let's get out of here. That was like this. So it was like, I guess I still got my adrenaline up. That's why I could jump in when I'm walking, I'm like, wow, that was wild. You know, they could have killed me. I think they came out when we left. They went, get out of here. What the hell? Some shit. I think they walked outside at the end. I was like, wow. So we went into the alligator. They had like they're indoors. They had them indoors in like a swampy area. Like make believe. It's like, John goes, don't do it, Mike. And I go, I'm going in the cage with them. I see them all laying around, and I don't know if I hit one with a stick anywhere. And he lifted his mouth like spitting like a cat. Yeah. He goes, they spit like that, you know? I went, this is crazy. So I kick him a couple times, and I'm like, wow, it's nothing. I'm surprised that he don't do nothing. They try to harm me. Then I said, this is bullshit. Like, they're not even alligators. Like fake alligators. Like you press the button and they go, wah, wah. They're not even like alive. And I'm like, this is boring. Not knowing maybe he could have flipped around and got me. I didn't even know maybe he was just too sore. I was like, oh, this kid's gonna bother me. Like the penguin. So I go, now I'm bored. And I leave and then I go, why would they have all this space? And I look and I see down a cave, but you can't see it from nowhere. Like there's a big pit, and there's one cave right where I'm at. You can't see it from the other side, but you can go like this, and you look in and you go, I can see the cave part. I go, lower me, John, to the cave, you know, so I can see what's in there if they're in there. Because I want to play in there, but there's nothing there. I don't know what kind of animal. I didn't read to see what's in there, you know. So I remember him going, and he lowered me by my feet. We're not that strong. I'm surprised I didn't let him do this, because John's not that strong. I figured maybe that's why I did it, because you guys don't do it fast. You can't. Mike, hurry up. So he lowered me like this. And man, as I'm going down, I look, and it's right there. The penguin's right there, like they're like. And I went, oh, got quiet like this. I was like, it freaked me out. I said, and I looked at him and I went, oh shit! I see in his eyes, he was mad. Like, what is this? And he started to puff up, like his arms went to the side, like, and he blew it up like this, and he put his arms out, and then I went, and then he went like this, with the mouth open, and little rays his teeth showed. I went, oh shit! He's gonna rip my eye out, and I was like, I can't. If I lift my hands up, he's gonna start to hit me, and I have to break my feet. So I let him get the first shot, you know. If the penguin's gonna make this move, it'd be him first. But I looked at him like this, and then Mike goes, Mike, what do you see? And I went, Mike. But when he talks, a little bit of rattling, you know, like me. Mike, what do you see? I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna do it again. Everybody knows that I'm in trouble if you don't answer. When you go like this, Mike, you're supposed to go, oh, he's in trouble. Bring him up. Every movie you see that shit. John is like a retard. I went with John, like, Mike, what do you see now? I'm like, oh shit. And the more he yells, the penguin's like, he's getting help. More people coming. I'm gonna get this one, you know, hanging out like, oh. I like this. I looked out like that. Don't get me, penguin. Then I said, he's gonna poke my freaking eye. Then I looked at his teeth, and I remember them feeding them. They could rip a fish in half with their mouth. You try to pull a fish apart with your hand. The strongest people in the world cannot pull a fish apart. And he goes like 1 second. I went, oh man, I'm done. And I went, oh. Then John went, he started bringing me up. I was like, oh, and I like blocked. I'm going up with this. And I'm like, risk my life right there. That was a life and death situation. That's the first time in my life I felt like, wow, I didn't even see that coming. That's when I went. For the rest of my life, I said, this is the penguin. Whenever I see something happen, I go, man, ain't shit. I could go guns and everything, but when I see that it's quiet and it looks like, I feel like the penguin's coming. Like, it's the penguin check. I go, oh, it's easy. Let's go down the street. It looks quiet and nice and quiet, like the penguin's cage. And I go, I ain't going down that street. See, I know this block had guns. I see them all outside with their guns. It's easy. I can see it like the alligator.
Right.
But the other thing, I don't see that penguins, guys. That's dangerous. They go, no, it ain't. Look, there's nothing going on. I go, that's the penguin. So in all my life, this is the reason why I'm still alive. Is that shit taught me. That penguin saved my life for the rest of my life. One of the reasons I'm still here. And then my soda last night, I got a soda, and it said, it said Leslie on it. And Leslie's a friend of mine. We were talking in front of my building in 1977. I don't know why I jumped in. Maybe I didn't feel like doing the penguin story, but
that's okay.
I remember him telling me, I'm going to kill myself. And I said, me too. I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to jump off that roof. And he goes, I'm going to jump off this roof, but I'm going to kill it. And he's talking. We're doing this for like an hour or something. I didn't know he meant it. So he was doing that thing. And then I said, yeah, I'm going to do this. And he goes, all right, good night. And it was about the time I'm in the newspaper. It had to be April 77. And I remember the next day they got a call that he killed himself.
Oh, and so you didn't realize he was being serious.
Huh?
You didn't realize he was serious about.
Right. So now another thing he taught me, when a person starts to talk about suicide, they mean it. Never take that and just brush it off. So whenever I hear somebody saying that to me, I go, that's enough of that shit. I get a check in their life, you know.
Yeah.
But I used to just go like, yeah, fuck it. But then I realized, and I tell you, that changed my whole life. So I made a promise to him that I would never, ever kill myself. And I sat on roofs and everything. I did all that shit. So I went, and I said I'd never commit suicide in my life. And I know, and I told him I promise you I lived my life to the end, see how I died for real, you know. I'm going to find out how I really died. Like, let me see how stupid it is, you know. Like, let me find out, like, the penguin, it could have been that. It could be, like, some stupid shit. I think I'm, like, out dodging trains and all this shit. And then he goes, how do you fall? I fell on the curb and hit my head on like a pack of soda or something like stupid shit. And I go, I can't believe that's how I died. That's the dumbest shit in there. Yeah, but that's how you go, you know. So every time I fucking have an incident where it's like so silly, I go, I might die in this. This is the way I'm gonna die. You know? I see blood coming out. I go, I'm dead. This is stupid. I felt like a water bug was in my tub with me, and I'm showering, and he jumped on my leg, and I'm like, oh shit! And he started running up near my nuts, and I was like, and I got so scared, jumped. I tried to jump on the tub ledge, and it was water, and I shot out. My feet went in the air. He's still holding on to this water bug. I don't know if he's running up. I'm like sick. the stairs, and I land between the toilet and the tub.
So Tracy,
and I couldn't walk. So I couldn't walk, and I went, I'm crippled. And then my girlfriend says, "Are you all right?" I go, "I can't tell her I'm crippled. She'll kill me." She's like, "That other phone number of yours." That's a phone number, yo.
So, but Tracy, that's really interesting that you would give thought to a man who has had some pretty crazy close calls with death would kind of be like, watch it be a stupid way I go out, right? I mean,
yeah. That's the way. That's why I watch the dumb shit. When I get a dumb thing and they go, "Let's do it," I go, "Nah, I'm all right. I won't play with dumb shit." Dumb shit is like today. Today I did. I threw a rope out the window and I got So this guy used a red bag. Who the fuck uses a red bag? So he set me up and they come running through the door, but I already had it. I'm sitting here like this talking. "Hey, what are you doing in the window?" They will run to the window. They didn't even realize the window broke because I have the window open like this. The window's wide open. So the moral story is I put everything away. But here, that's the stupid fuck outside that I missed them. Who the fuck? I gave him all the plans. I showed him photos of the place. I made chalk marks on how to go in there. I made like a map and all the windows. I showed him everything. Like, you gotta be the retard. I don't know how he writes his name. I don't know how he gets old. He must be like the really stupidest guy. He's so lucky. He's like, "You just missed the cop. You just missed the thing. Everything must be like this close, you know?" But he's the kind of guy to get you killed. He's the one that gets you dead, not himself, you know? I've been around those people.
Yeah.